You are undermining your authority without even realizing it. So in this video, we're examining the 6 clear signs of a poorly dressed man that signal low status to everyone around you. Most men make at least one of these critical mistakes, but the good news is they're all easily corrected. Stay until the end for the most overlooked mistake that successful men never make. Sign number 1. Improper fit. The single most damaging style mistake is wearing clothes that don't fit correctly. Even expensive designer clothing looks cheap when poorly fitted. Here are the telltale signs. Suit jackets that bunch at the shoulders or create an X shape when buttoned. Trousers with excessive break-piling fabric at the ankles. Shirt sleeves that cover the wristwatch or cuffs that hang past the wrist bone. Proper fit men's jacket sleeves showing 1/4 inch of shirt cuff. Trousers with a slight break at the shoe. And shirts that follow your body's natural contours without stretching at the buttons. Remember, fit is the foundation that separates distinguished men from poorly dressed ones. Sign number 2. Neglected footwear. Look down right now at your shoes. Are they scuffed, worn at the heels, or unpolished? Successful men understand that quality footwear is not an accessory, it's a fundamental investment. The poorly dressed man wears square-toed shoes that instantly date his entire look, or running shoes with business attire. He neglects regular polishing and conditioning, allowing premium leather to crack and deteriorate. Distinguished men select timeless shoe styles, Oxfords, Darbys, loafers, in quality leather, maintain them diligently, and understand that worn-down heels or visible scuffs immediately undermine credibility. Your shoes speak before you do. Sign number 3. Misunderstood formality levels. One unmistakable sign of a poorly dressed man is inappropriate formality, either overdressing or underdressing for the occasion. This demonstrates a fundamental misunderstanding of social codes. Watch for these errors. Wearing casual elements like sports watches with formal attire. Combining suit separates incorrectly, such as pairing suit jackets with jeans without understanding the required styling differences, wearing business casual when the situation calls for business formal, or vice versa. Properly dressed men understand context and adapt accordingly. They recognize that formality exists on a spectrum and master the subtle signals that communicate respect for the occasion. Sign number 4. Color imbalance. The poorly dressed man either plays it too safe with exclusively black and gray, or makes the opposite mistake with jarring color combinations that clash rather than complement. Common mistakes include using more than 3 distinct colors in a single outfit, wearing competing patterns that fight for attention, selecting colors that work against skin tone rather than enhance it. The well-dressed man understands color harmony, using a core neutral, navy, gray, brown, as a foundation, then adding 1 or 2 complementary colors as accents. He creates visual coherence through thoughtful color relationships rather than random selection. Sign number 5. Inappropriate proportions. A significant marker of poor style is ignoring the importance of proportion, how different elements relate to each other and to your body. These proportions instantly signal poor style. Extremely wide ties with narrow lapels or vice versa, oversized watches on smaller wrists, pocket squares that overflow the pocket rather than complement it, pants too long or too short for the shoe style. Proportion-conscious men ensure their tie width matches their lapel width, select accessories scaled appropriately to their body size, and maintain balanced silhouettes from head to toe. Sign number 6. Overlooking details and maintenance. The final and most overlooked sign of a poorly dressed man is neglecting the small details that signal quality and attention to standards. Watch for these critical errors. Visible collar stays creating points that project outward rather than lying flat. Missed belt loops or uneven belt wear. Visible undershirts beneath dress shirts. Jacket vents that remain stitched closed after purchase, extended thread ends and loose buttons that haven't been secured. Distinguished men understand that maintained details communicate competence. They remove stitching from new jackets, ensure collar stays lie correctly, and address minor repairs before they become noticeable problems. The transformation approach. The difference between poorly dressed and well-dressed isn't about spending more, it's about understanding these 6 fundamental principles. Consider this practical approach. Address fit first through proper tailoring. Invest in quality shoe care products and develop a regular maintenance routine. Study appropriate levels of formality for your regular environments. Build outfits around complementary color relationships. Pay attention to proportions appropriate to your body type. Implement a weekly detail check to catch maintenance issues. This systematic approach transforms your appearance without requiring an entirely new wardrobe. Most men already own clothing that can be properly tailored and maintained. The difference is in the execution. In the comments below, share which of these 6 signs surprised you most. The most common response will be featured in our upcoming video on instant style upgrades. Subscribe now because next week's video reveals the 5 essential items that instantly elevate any man's style, regardless of age or budget. Remember, distinguished style isn't about following trends. It's about mastering timeless principles that command respect.